I can only imagine what kind of undertaking this was when Bob Zemeckis comes to you and says, okay, so here's the deal. We need to build a town and this doll world in 1/6 scale. It boggles my mind, honestly.
It's amazing. We were sort of in awe of what the real Mark had done in his own yard. Everything here is inspired by what he did, but completely original.
The actual Marwen call is a lot of found objects and garbage kind of screwed together, and it makes this really wonderful art. And Bob didn't want us to lose this found object quality.
We didn't want the Marwen world to look perfect. It had to have oversized screws and big beads of hot glue that were out of scale when we were in there.
We didn't want to make windows that are like in the real world. We didn't want to make doors of the proper proportions. And it's a real challenge when you're working with people who are trained to create precision.
It's got a fountain in the square. It's got a local tavern, the headquarters for all of our heroes. Hoagie sleeps downstairs in the bar, and all of his bodyguard women sleep upstairs in a girls' dormitory.
We've got a beautiful church. The interesting thing about Stefan's design for that is that the belfry tower is actually a 6-foot-tall school locker that's been flipped upside down. And there's the patisserie, a tobacconist, a bank. You know it's something unique and very special.
The dolls look so much like the actors. It's just uncanny. So much of their characters right there in the faces.
Look at that. Whew, that's romantic.
The actors were 3D scanned to capture their facial features and then digitally manipulated them to make them more doll-like, and then 3D printed the actor heads and painted those to capture the look, the emotion. I mean, we're talking about an eyeball that is 2 millimeters across. There's 50 pieces to a female doll, so you're making 100 different molds to make one doll. It was an incredible challenge that I'm really proud of the team for pulling off.
We decided all the male dolls would have molded hair, and then we chose some of the female dolls to have synthetic hair and some to have human hair.
All of the doll clothes were handmade.
It's all about scale. Every single thread and every single minute detail on a doll is massive, and we got it to a place that we were really happy with.
When I saw my doll, I was so overwhelmed. You know, you just see this little cute brown doll with this Thompson gun, and the little hat, and the little red lips. Everything, it just brought me back to when I was a child.
I was shocked. My hair and the big hoops and the coloring of it all. It's so fun and so beautiful.
And we got to pick out the clothes, and I made mine a little trashy just 'cause. Why not?
My doll is way more handsome than I am. And the fact that in this alter ego world, I am such a stud, is so good. Like, I mean, why wouldn't you want to be in that movie?
It was a very passionate team that understood exactly what we needed to create this entire scale model world. And I'm very proud of what they accomplished.